You are watching TGZ TV.
The Global Zambian, the only magazine that celebrates quality, cross-culture lifestyle and entertainment.
Hello, and good evening. Welcome back to yet another edition of us reviewing the Real Housewives of Lagos. We've got an early bird here. Evening, Joseph. How are you doing, Joseph? Welcome to our live where we are here to review the Real Housewives of Lagos. And but obviously, before we begin, I just want to send a little reminder to everybody who's watching us right now. If you are obviously watching us over from YouTube right now, please do not forget to click that like button on the video that you're watching right now. And of course, if you are not a subscriber just as yet, do not forget to click on that subscribe button as well as the bell button so that you can receive notifications every time we upload new videos like we have right now, or when we go live like we're right now. And of course, we do not forget about those people who are watching us over on Facebook. If you're watching us over on Facebook, please do not forget to click the like button on the video that you're watching right now. But also do not forget to follow the pages that you're watching from, as well as tweaking those notifications so that you can receive notifications, alerts, should I say, every time we upload new content and every time we go live, just as we are right this moment. So now, obviously, we have got an exciting new series that we just started following a couple of weeks ago, which is the Real Housewives of Lagos. And I, for one, am super duper excited about this show because it just brings a whole new level of housewife material, because these are ladies, a group of ladies who are extremely successful in their own right. They run their own businesses and they literally give us all the entertainment that we need to have for the show. And I very much appreciate that. Hello, Ibis. Welcome to the live. Welcome. Good to see you here. Okay, Joseph, high five back to you, Joseph. So obviously we are gonna go through. We're gonna do a run through of episode 3. For those who missed it, oh my gosh, honestly, I would say this is gonna be full of spoilers. Okay, this review is gonna be full of spoilers. Our reviews are full of spoilers. So if you have not watched it yet, I would strongly recommend that you go over and watch it and then come back to watch the review, and then you can leave your comments, your thoughts and your opinions about the show down below in the comments. Otherwise, I'm actually now going to go over basically pretty much the synopsis or a run through. As a matter of fact, before I do that, okay, I have to give a special mention. This episode, the ladies came out with new confessional outfits, okay? Brand new confessional outfits, and they looked absolutely divine, okay? So in no particular order, this was the new look that Now I'm forgetting people's names already. This is the new look that Laura came with. Okay. I did love the dress. I still think Laura does need the most work when it comes to, I think, her edges, but I did love the dress. I love the simple makeup. It kind of went, everything kind of flowed together. So I can't really fault her for that, and then Iyabo, this was Yabo's new confessional look. I absolutely loved this look. This look was absolutely amazing. Everything. The only thing, again, I have, which is similar to the critique that I had for Iyabo from last week, is the fact that Iyabo puts a little bit too much of highlighter, I think, because I don't think she really needs it. She's got a beautiful facial features and she doesn't need so much highlighter to emphasize them so much. You know what I mean? Yes, really lovely. Her outfit was absolutely gorgeous. You know what I mean, Joseph? It was absolutely gorgeous. Can't even complain. And then who do we have next? We've got Caroline. This was Caroline's new confessional look. Again, I loved it. I actually thought Caroline was going to give us very simplified looks because she seemed very understated in her dress code, etc. So this came as a bit of a surprise, but a pleasant surprise, because again, gorgeous dress. And I think the way she paired it with just pulling the hair back, she made it work. It worked. The earrings, everything. Honestly, it looked amazing. Chioma graced us with two brand new looks. Actually, she graced us with two brand new looks. One of the first ones is that one. That one, again, absolutely gorgeous. I like the fact that it was very simple. It was a very simple hairstyle. Funny enough, I've seen now what people were talking about when they compared her a little bit to Portia. That had a very Portia type look, but then again, it's a Chioma look. And then she had this one as well. I did prefer the other one. Although this one, I think the problem with this one is maybe there was too much going on with the hair as well as the outfit, because I think both the hairstyle and the outfit separate would have worked, but them together, it didn't fully work because there was too much going on everywhere. I think that was a bit of a problem on my part anyways, from what I noticed. Iyabo Ojo is so beautiful. She's gorgeous. Iyabo is actually absolutely gorgeous. You're right, Joseph. She looked gorgeous. Then your confessional looks are amazing. One confessional look that I think I forgot to capture, I'm not sure actually. Let me just have a quick look, because I'm surprised that I don't see it here, because I was certain that I did capture her look. No, I didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't, but I think you might get to see it in some of the clips that I do show, is the one by Toyin. Toyin, again, she had a brand new confessional look as well. So each and every one of the ladies did have brand new looks. I know Toyin originally, for some of the scenes, she did have the look that we saw the previous week. But then afterwards, we got to see her in a new one, So now that I've gone over the fashions, because I was in awe, I thought they looked amazing, all of them across the board, and it was worth the mention. So now we are I'm going to grab my notes and we are going to go over just a run through of what you might have missed. Okay, so what you are seeing right now, okay, let me rewind that from the beginning. There you go. So what we had in the beginning was Laura and Iyabo met up at a spa. And during the spa, they had a conversation where they spoke about, obviously, her not attending the beach event. And she talked about how she didn't like the people who were there, and basically she confronted her and she said, I'm really sorry, I didn't attend. I just didn't like the people who were there. And they kind of had a meeting of minds with that and they were cool. But in the process of this discussion, obviously, Laura made it slip that, she was not too pleased with what you are seeing now. Caroline. In the meantime, whilst that scene was happening, Caroline and Chioma went jewelry shopping. Caroline basically made a point of saying that when she buys jewelry, she prefers to buy gold because gold is basically, something that she buys as an investment as opposed to just wearing it as jewelry. It was quite interesting. And what I actually specifically liked about this scene is Chioma's outfit. Her outfit was absolutely divine. It was absolutely gorgeous. So whilst these ladies are having a good time at the jewelry store, the other ladies were obviously busy talking about, the situation that happened at the beach, right? At the beach, weekend getaway, where Laura ends up saying, if she had heard what Caroline had said to her face, she would have slapped given her a dirty slap. That's how she pretty much referred to it. Meanwhile, while all that is going on, Toyin is minding her business, basically minding the business that pays her by focusing on her business and showcasing, putting together a photo shoot for some of the new collection that she has, which includes, obviously, you saw the paper dress that she had, as well as the, I don't know, plasticky, leathery type, outfit that you had the model by the car. Okay. And so that one was a very quick scene, to be honest. There was not much, it was kind of like, okay, we got to embrace Toyin at work. And then obviously we come over to this scene where you see Chioma with her family, where they kind of pressure her about marriage, and she feels a bit awkward about it, but she cooks them like a great meal and everything. And she does make mention that her family basically came from the United States, and they came over to visit her, which was really, really nice, as she values family. In the meantime, we go back to Caroline, who has gone to the venue that she's prepping for the meetup with the girls. Okay. She's gone up to the venue with the meetup with the girls, where she's prepping for this boho type event that she wants to hold for them later on. And go over to the next scene. We have Chioma, who invited Iyabo for jogging. So as they're there jogging, they start talking about the discussion that Chioma and Laura had. And she mentions that, Laura said, if Caroline had said what she said, she would give her one dirty slap, which obviously ended up upsetting Chioma. She said, if she slaps her, I'm going to give her a slap back. I don't like that. So she was kind of just trying to explain, basically, Iyabo was trying to explain to Chioma where Laura was coming from. And for a moment, Chioma did understand where she was coming from. However, when the slap was mentioned, it literally just switched to the point where I think Chioma was kind of not feeling, Laura anymore. Okay. And so that kind of ended there to say, look, at the end of the day, you can't be threatening people with slapping them, etc. And then obviously after that ends, we go over to the event itself, the boho event. The first person to arrive, as you can see right now on the screen, was Iyabo. Iyabo came looking absolutely gorgeous. And I think Caroline actually mentioned that she actually didn't even recognize Iyabo. And I don't know why she called her auntie. I swear they're around the same age. If anything, I think Carol might be older than, than Iyabo. So I'm not sure why she's calling her auntie, but, I digress, And then obviously after that walks in Laura. Laura walks in, she says hello to her. Caroline is being extremely pleasant to her. But Laura, on the other hand, in her confession, was like, oh, you're faking it. So for us as audience members, especially some of us who don't know these people's history, we were like, what exactly is going on? Like, why is she feeling some type of way? And why is she going so ham on Caroline in the confessionals, And so whilst, you're trotting around with those thoughts, in comes in Chioma in an outfit that looked nothing less of a bridal outfit. It was gorgeous. I think it was a gorgeous outfit, but she did look like she was going to a wedding. Is it something I would probably wear at an event like that? Probably. If you're extra, yeah, you probably would, as Chioma is. And then obviously, last but not least, Toyin walks in, and Toyin is dressed in black. I'm thinking, this is a boho. Can you get any more opposite than a boho event where basically you look like you are dressed in goth? So they're sitting down, they're having a pleasant time, but obviously the discussion about the game that they played whilst they were at the beach house, what happened, what was said, and things like that. And then Laura uses the opportunity to kind of try and come for Caroline. But little did Laura know that that was going to backfire big time, because she ended up getting one heck of a reaction from Caroline, where Caroline was not impressed. She got so mad, and then she revealed quite a lot, which I'm going to be discussing after the video kind of finishes. But she addresses the fact that Laura's sister Linda apparently is quite messy. She runs a messy blog where she blogs about people and their lives, which are not really very pleasing to people, to their lifestyles, and kind of pretty much can destroy their lives. So that's kind of like how it culminates, and it will be continued next week. But they do have this argument, but it seems from the previews of next week, it looks like it's going to be Laura versus Chioma, which I'm looking forward to. But also, we're going to get a chance to meet Mariam. We're going to get a chance to meet Mariam next week. And I, for one, am definitely looking forward to getting to finally meet her. I mean, how many episodes later? The 4th episode. You know, the 4th episode is when we get to finally meet Mariam. That is crazy. I would have thought at least she would make her way in by at least the 3rd episode, not the 4th episode. So that was a bit shocking. You know, that was actually quite shocking. And so now let us get into details about this entire situation. Hang on. I was kind of like flipping heck, you know.